Let me just pause this. I think it's finished, the video that I was watching. Made me laugh. Right. Taylor the Fiend. So, this morning, woke up, no mess in the hallway. Dogs haven't been out yet. I woke up very early this morning because I had to get down to business. Right, just checking the time at the top of the screen there. 10:16, so the dogs went out late last night and we've had no accidents in that small area, which I shortened, right? So that proves what I was saying about the territorial marking, right? I made a call to the landlords this morning, bearing in mind that I'm aware of the fishing, spelt with a PH, that's going on at the moment, right? I've got attitude, shall we say, because I was trying to securely use my bank card with paper thin walls. Right, let me just prop the phone up there. So after clearly explaining that, I'm using the torch, remember, to prop the phone up. Right, I'll get it more central. Let's just try and move it with one hand so I don't have to move my elbow. Right, normal motions, all good this morning. Had to Hulk smash again because I couldn't order the coffee grinder with legal, lawful business through Amazon, which is trading with the US, is it not? Okay, so because of the electronic interference with that said act that I've been saying about all this time, obviously the new president-elect is going to get access to all that information very soon, because Langley also monitor the calls when the UK branch of Five Eyes can't do what they want to do, because all roads lead to the head of Notre Dame, does it not? So the administrator-in-chief, or the sovereign protector administrator, using the correct title, right, are having a little, shall we say, issue going on. Alright, so he couldn't go in person, so he sent the kids to do, because he knows that it ain't going to end well for him, because he's picked the fight with the wrong person. Alright. Just saying that, while they attempt it for the third time. Yeah, dogs are in no rush. They're doing what dogs are supposed to do. The two girls are watching, guarding, while the boys rest after guarding the girls all night. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to roll myself another roll up because I'm getting a little bit peeved off, which means pissed off, that I can't conclude my normal, lawful, legal transactions and business. Now, I would expect the President-elect to be feeling the same way once he takes a look at the books when he takes over. The same as he looks at the Facebooks or the YouTubes or whatever once he gets all that knowledge, yeah? And then he'll be able to see the scope of the problem. All right? So this morning, I was struggling a little bit still. We're not getting any younger in life, if you see what I'm saying. So, I Hulk smashed my coffee beans in my medication bag, the paper bag. And it's, just brewing, stewing a bit in there on purpose because I'm not in a rush. Hence all the white hairs. All right. So, I'm saying to the lady, and I use the word sparingly, because she had a similar name to me. She didn't want me going at that speed while I'm saying in a recorded call about that an attempt was made to double tap my card at the weekend, and paper thin walls, and if I get up and move about to confuse those trying to do it, then obviously I'm telling the truth because I know it's a recorded call. And I was told to, come on, hurry up. And it's like, did I just tell you what I was doing in a safe manner? I said, would you like me to come down there personally to the office? You are a secretary, are you not? So I went in the old Kazi and gave the other half of the long number while being rushed, so I might slip or trip over on something that, might have been left for me to trip over, like a bit like when you go out your front door when they're trying to provoke or whatever to trip you up in life, if you see what I'm saying. I've just spotted that go that way a little while ago when I started this recording. So he's off out to try and do that little game that he was trying to do at the weekend. Right. Has he been at the post office? Who's seen it? Has he been out? Has he? What's he doing? Sort of thing going on at the moment because everyone's fucking panicking, and rightly so. Yeah, I was told to call the police. Right. By the lady. All right. What, call the police like I did last time? And what happened with that? Ended up in prison, didn't they? Oh, right. So, excuse me if I don't trust you while I conclude business. Right. Part of that I said out loud, part of it I didn't. Right. While I'm recording this video. Right. So, now I look up. Who's trying to distract us this time, I wonder? Who's playing a little silly game this time then, doggies? Because they want me to go outside so they can hear what I'm saying, because... Why? They want to know what that phone call was about. Has he just gassed us up? Has he just made the situation a whole lot worse? Whose police? Whose police should I call? Whose police are they? Who are they under oath to? Now you see what I'm up against. Right? So, yeah, I'm still living in peace with them at Ringham. You know what it's like when you're, how can I say it in a roundabout way? You know, it's like an old Bill Haley song, isn't it? Love Letters in the Sand. Over at Dereham Way or Ringham. Right? They're under oath to him, aren't they? Right? If you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm not playing about now because I had a call last night saying I think this I'm getting this sensation. It's right, okay. Well, that'll be don't panic then, is what I'm saying to you, son. Don't panic, don't run. Right? Because they, the past, want you to run. They don't want you doing that, really, truth be told. So if that's the way you're feeling and you want to talk to someone about that, then you've already been given the right advice by myself, and you need to listen and trust me and your mum, don't you? Not go crying or whatever, or run to your mother or that. I'm not saying it in that sort of way. You've got to learn to trust us, haven't you? Yeah. And that's the issue, isn't it, really? Yeah, because of what's been done to you, the same as what's been done to me in life. You had those issues. Yeah. We've both been through the same in life. We both had to take stock of our lives and start again, and then again, yeah, while having to play some silly legal game, which is really just wasting time, resources, and messing with your head, while somebody else has to decide whether you can, because we've all been through it as men. All right, and it's all about, as they put it, pastoral care of the herd. Here, roll up your sleeves. Right. Right, so because I wouldn't comply, obviously the jigglers are out trying to use that craft. Yeah, Siggy, not fag. Right? With a roach in it, because not safe for me to go to the set-up post office, is it? To keep my word, because I'm aware of the double tap going on. And obviously I can't securely use the Royal Mail without the mail getting intercepted and blah-de-blah-de-blah. So I thought, well, let's start doing the orders ahead of time then, and I'll do it that way through Amazon. So I started on the most expensive thing first, which would be the January things. And then I noticed I was getting double ordering and stuff like that, and just wasting my time on the smartphone technology with the government backdooring it. And then I just watched woman falsely accuses men of assault, and now she's being sued. Right. So Sue Gadd, head of the South East League Operations. That was the name on the paperwork. Right. There's a name from the past, isn't it? Come on, come on. Right. So, yeah. Because that's involved in the setup again, obviously. I kicked her ass today while they're spying him and trying to fish for a civil servant or a retired civil servant. That attempted on that last night. Right? But it didn't work because I just returned it to sender straight away. Because all the distractions and, hovelly, if we use that term of language, and the horrorly element as well, and the remembering the probation lady's advice about, yes, they want another court case. Of course they do. But I haven't broken my terms of my original contract, have I? Correct? So, don't need it. Stroke of a pen. Right, so the more they try with this, hovelly craft, we have to Stan Unwin sort of look at it. While we let them play with their plastic toys. And then they try to jiggle to make you double tap so they can catch the code on the camera and have a quick glance at that. All right, okay. Right. So I went straight from there down to the bank at the weekend, like I said, didn't I? And said out loud, well, yeah. Waited till everyone had left the building. So just taking out my regular amount what I take out. Been having mail interception. Don't want to use the cash point out the front because I'm aware I'm being followed at the moment. You obviously saw something walking behind me and just, be silly to cause a distraction. So they're now checking back through the footage thinking, like, he's fucking right, He's just alerted us to the same post office yet again. So all that's monitored and being checked as we speak, including me paying the government's spare bedroom tax scam for their cronies, the landlords, out of my universal credit money, because it's not meant to be paid for out of my disability benefit. Correct? While my bank account and everything is being watched to see what I'm spending my money on and whether I'm spending my disability money or my universal credit on my bills and everything else, and my disability benefit on improving the standard of my disability, which is getting worse because, I'm using a mobility scooter and I'm still getting more pain from travelling on the roads that haven't been done because they've been siphoning off the taxes of that as well and diverting it onto other things. Right, so bang, bang, bang on the spine and hip, and then I've got to take a few days out just to lower the pain levels and, just slow down on the sofa, and I'm then not able to do much else bar eat when I feel like I need to eat. Not overdoing it on the coffee to picking the phone up for this one. Not overdoing it on the coffee to cause a problem with the said artery that was collapsed by the government in prison under that set up court case. Right. I'm using aspartame sweeteners instead of sugar because of that painkiller use, which I've, stopped using because I've had to, because it's rotting my teeth from the inside out, like I've stated. Honestly. You know, and we don't get our promised free dentistry or free NHSery anymore, do we? So those with forked tongues kind of thing. And we all know how that ended for the native people, don't we? The native tribes. As they was genocided and colonised. Oh, drive past by a blue car. All right. But it's not my shirt projecting out there. It's just a drive-by by the neighbourhood watchers, shall we say. Well, he hasn't got off the sofa yet. He's being lazy, is he? Right? Is he really? He knows what he's got to do. He knows when he has to pay his bills. And he's been waiting to pay that one bill because he's standing his ground inside the property what he's been given, while being aware of all the scams and phishing that's going on, trying to trick him out of his rightful living allowances and provisions, if I use that language. So yeah, I might get hold of one and just be the same as getting hold of an eyebrow and pulling one out, or ripping a toenail off. It's all stress related self-harming, isn't it? Being caused by the torture techniques being used against me here again, while they fish for information for Ringham, which then, if you follow the money back, all roads lead to Rome, don't they? Mr. Notre Dame, did you enjoy that little Rothschild gathering? The old McRons, do Ron-Rons. Do Ron. Same shit, different time, innit? And the drone thing that's happening across America that I've been seeing, that's been freaking all the Americans out. Statement was made about it by how can I say, in a English humour sense of the word, I'm going to roll a big one because, well, I've just rolled 2 normal size roll-ups, haven't I? So I can't be bothered to keep rolling them while I have a little chat here. 29 minutes on the video. Obviously, I listened to a bit of advice this morning on said things. So I've had the power of suggestion telling me to use a British company instead of the American one. You know. And then if I make a mistake and, you know, after listening to a you know, War of the Roses uncle. You know, if the wrong move's made, then the legal team's going to be all over it, sort of advice. And it's like, yeah, I know. Because it's their law. Ringham's. Right? Same as it's their police force. Right? And they already know how it ended last time. So, skin on, skin off. Au natural. But thanks for trying to peek over my shoulder, PC Smith. And ringing me up just to hear it hit the water the last time. Hung up, I don't know why. Couldn't even have a shit in peace, do you know what I mean? So, I'll let you in on a little joke I had with my dad about it. I said, yeah, I said, they marched me into the old woods. Right, the old Thorpe woods. Right. And he dropped his hand sanitizer on the floor. And I looked at it. He looked at it. And my dad said, go on. I said, well, I thought to myself, well, I ain't picking it up for you, you faggot. You'll be straight up my jacksy, won't you? And my dad did laugh. You're really trying to bugger my life up, aren't you? You know what I mean? So what did they do? They continued with their little setup. Yeah. And yeah, it's not a fat one, is it? It's only a thin one. Right? Because I'm not trying to take the piss. I know I'm not supposed to be smoking if I want to live longer, but this is how I'm coping with the stress at the moment. Instead of popcorn in my lungs. Right, but I can chop and change. It's my personal choice, isn't it? Did you just roll off the fucking sofa, did you? Oh. It's only a private delivery driver. Right, but she rolled off the sofa because two fat bitches on the same space don't work out, does it? So she rolled off the sofa. But she used her No. We're not interfering with that. No. You guard though, the same as I am. Yeah, we're not taking nothing in for no one else except for the decent neighbour that kept an eye on my property while I was in prison. So I'm only paying back the kindness. Yes, I know you now want to go in territory, Mark. Get up on that sofa, please, girl. Now, you've been a good girl up until now, so little bit longer doesn't mean you need to go in territory, Mark, just because, you dare go in there and sneakily do it? Bitch! Yes, I know that's what you want. Because your nerves are acting up a little bit now, aren't you? You've already rolled off the sofa instead of getting off the sofa normally. You little pudding. Right? Is your head going down, is it? There you go, the old delivery driver's gone off on his merry way. All good. I didn't accept the package because last time when she couldn't hear me talking across the road, it happily jiggled across the road, and she's married. So no, not having that because I watched the hubby check-in. So what, I was just, last time I spoke to her, it was, excuse me, what day did the bins go out? Have they chop and changed the thing? She said, no, I put it out well early because for whatever reason, yeah. Because Christians and Christmas and dash, and rush, and forget what time it is, and because you've got to do Christmas, you've got to do as you're told, blah, 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 blah. So hubby's come back from work on his bike whilst he's driving the car. Sorry, you've got to laugh at the herd sometimes, haven't you? Right? And he's lifted the bin lid up, checked the bin. No, it hasn't been emptied. What the fucking hell is she playing at? He's thinking to himself. Right? I did say though, just to be polite, not in a rude way. I did turn around and say, after she'd been rushing about and she'd got a bit of pampering, from hubby, from his hard work and that. The next time I saw her, I said, yeah, nice haircut, by the way. Right, so, no, that wasn't a chat-up line. That was just a sociable comment. In other words, yes, I noticed. I didn't say I noticed a jiggle, because I wasn't paying attention to that, but yeah, it was pretty obvious. You're a married lady, if you run across the road like that and a bloke notices, and then you've done your hair as well, it's well, that's for your hubby, mate. You don't need to do that, do you? Which is why hubby's like, so he's checked their bin as well, and it's like, okay, go and get your hair done. Go on, just calm down, matey. Don't, you know. So he's a good man. I'm not trying to interfere in that, am I, at all? Yeah, I'm just talking like a bloke about what you see in life. The same as watching a Taylor the Fiend video, isn't it? Yeah? But that's how they use the power of suggestion to, and we're talking about both sexes, to do their thing. You know, you can either be a bull in a china shop sort of bloke, or you can be a gentleman. Be honourable in your contracts, which is what I've been trying to teach my children. Yeah. If you have to go and pay for your conjugals, then obviously you're being manipulated by sex, aren't you? Right. Correct? Men of the world. So, yeah, horribly. Truth about that, isn't it? No point having a hissy fit about it if it didn't go how you wanted it to go, and then want to play silly games over it, is it? Because that drags me into the whole situation, and then I see it for what it is, basically, when it doesn't need to be that way, because I've already pointed out the truth of it. So if I've already pointed out the truth of it, and that decision's already been made about the police involvement because they've been spying in, and obviously it's not going to go the same way in the court, is it? Right, so don't even need to go down that route. So when I've got the situation sorted out here, and my son's got his situation sorted out, then obviously he's a free man, trying to get the right advice from both parents, and do things the right way, so it will go well for him. Doesn't matter if it is a male or a female judge, it will go well for him because he's trying to do it the right way. And they can't judge him on his, how do they put it, in an admin form, your paper record, because that's all they know about you. They don't know the person. They only know what is on their admin paperworks. Yeah? So again, that's a matter for the administrator-in-chief, isn't it? Or the protector of said chiefs. Hope that makes sense. Right? Because we're not going all Rennified with the finger on the money game, because we already know about that, about the cartel sort of stuff. Yeah, because if a man's having to ride a bike to work to keep fit for the woman, while providing money for the woman to safely transport her supplies for the home that she's built for the man, then obviously that's being done the right way, isn't it? While the man's able to do that. But when he needs to slow down himself, then obviously he needs said transportation as well, doesn't he? So it's like, well, you can either come and pick me up from work, or I'm going to get a new car, and then you won't have so much spending money, basically. Right? And then you get that, well, if you get a car, then I'm going to have less income, so you've got to work harder. Alright? Right? Which then passes the buck on to somebody else, doesn't it? Because they've got to try and work out how to manage that and carry on with the life that they're accustomed to, if you see what I'm saying. We all know the truth of the matter. We're all grown-ups. It's just I talk about it, whereas people usually don't say nothing about the truth of the whole thing. Because you got to paint it in a Disney format for kids, haven't you? You can't tell the kids the truth, otherwise as they grow up, they're just, okay, that one's a hoe, that one's a keeper. Yeah. Are you going to go to work? No, I'd rather go fishing with me dad, thanks. Same thing in life, isn't it? You can't think like that. No, because you've got to be a man brought up by a woman to think how a woman wants a man to be, not the other way around, because it's all about control, isn't it? Troll. Con. Right? So, yeah, I'm feeling my age a bit and having to slow down on doctor's orders. So, yeah, I'm taking it easy. Done my donkey work and dog work in life, and it fucked my body up. The last little setup made it worse, where I got pulled on my arse by the two dogs. Yeah. It'd be like taking the two sisters shopping, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Rush, 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 rush. All right. You're paying for it, are you? Right, okay. You do that, you do that. So one's pulling one way, one's pulling the other way, and then they spot something else with a big old lump or a shuttlecock down the front of his fucking trousers, and off they go. You know what I mean? And then you go fucking crack up the fucking rib, and oh, mate, yeah, well, strong farm breed dogs do that, don't they? Yeah. Cock thirsty. Not allowed to say that. Cock-a-doodle-doo time. Yeah. Because it's bloke humour. Right. Okay, so you're not happy with that one, and you want to have a little cluck round the old hen house and get your eggs done anyway by someone you can take the piss out of. Right? Or think you can. Right? Oh, Hulkster, are you just resting your back on the sofa the same as me, are you, boy? Not feeling like going and shaking your man bits just yet? Yeah, that's it. You have a good old sigh, mate. She's just licking her nails and her feet like preeners do. She hasn't had any lady problems holding herself together, even with her stretchery. So, yeah, she's only territory marking. Right. Currently, we're not at... Yeah, there you go. Trigger finger locking. Right. So I improvised this morning, not with a club hammer this time, but with a, firm grip like that. Tin of dog food. Smash, smash, smash. Hulk smashing the coffee this time. Rather than gripping a handle and trying to rock the handle like a gear stick, to which then cracks the wrist, fucking arthritis, and aggravates that. And there you go, that's the middle one just clicking as well. So more trigger fingers. Right, that's both in the right hand. Yeah. Right. So what should I do? Should I go and mix up a few eggs, or should I just sit tight for a little bit? Because I don't need to add any more weight to the scooter load, do I? While I safely manoeuvre about and take it a bit slower on the scooter and enjoy the view and the scenery and whatever I spot on the way, providing the weather's okay to do it. If not, then I can stop, can't I? I've got the paddling pool tarp underneath the seat. That's what the blue is, underneath the seat. That's the old paddling pool top cover that I had to buy separately from Amazon, because it was all about getting it all bit by bit rather than in one hit, because I was trying to work on a limited budget. So that's now a tarp in case I need to take cover underneath. Yeah, that's just coffee reflux. What does that tell you? And I'm already laying on that laying on the left hip, so the stomach vent's open on the right hand side, because that was the correct advice that I gave the young mother that another mother was trying to fuck about with and play games, trying to cause problems, which then, added to the man at the house's stress. And he got on the gutter a bit more. And then it's like, so he's rush, head's fucking spinning. And therein lies the problem. So, no, don't run. Take it slow, take it steady, slow down, heal. I've heard what you said, giving you the correct advice. Don't run away. If that's what you want, then don't worry about people sniffing about. because they're only sniffing about because they want to see what's keeping you happy. Same as someone trying to look over my shoulder, innit? Or trying to listen to me having a tom tit. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Someone trying to look in the window there. Let's just go and have a look at that. Drove off a bit sharpish. Right, what was I just talking about? Checking the back door step. Right, don't forget I'm watching for Porch Pirates. So, did you just put something in the letterbox or take something out of the letterbox? I see the package in your hand. Not going to film the number plate. And you got in the passenger seat, so that's two of you then. Unless you're driving an American car. Now I'm standing in the view of the window watcher that's there while I'm discussing it. So I'm being watched doing it. Alright. Oh, he's filming the neighbours. No, he ain't filming the neighbours. Why, you didn't put the fucking video up? You soppy sausage. Alright. Yeah, there's a bit of sciatic nerve thingy going on as soon as I stood up. So, I'm holding it together the same as the dogs are. Because they want to see me get up and go out in the back garden, don't they? Right. So they can have a proper look in the window. So I'm going to draw the curtains. I've already got that round that way for said window watcher. Have a look for his binoculars. Right, who's he talking to? Can you see his Facebook page? Can you see who he's messaging? Not from here, no. That means we've got to get in there again and try and find out. While being watched by the authorities that are also monitoring everything. So we're going to get caught, aren't we? So we've got to work out a way of cutting the cams and doing it that way and that way and that way, and that's how it's being done. Right? Because I listened to the advice of said man that used to do that sort of thing in life. Right? So I don't have any fear after listening to that advice of, just this time of year is all about this and that, and I said, I know. And so the advice would be, have a good time. A fool that doesn't take advice. I just saw movement in the upstairs there, and they're both out. There's the old fellas having a day off. There's someone else in there. Right. You saw me get up to go and check on the neighbour's safety, shall we say. Because if you're watching what's going on at the front, they sneak round the back, don't they? Which is what's been going on here, isn't it? So for those that are monitoring, observing and watching, yeah, don't make me go seal clubbing, will you, if it's you lot? And don't get all sassy with me, because you might get ruperted straight round your fucking noggin and taken out as well. So don't be playing fucking silly games. Because I'm unfit to work or serve for a reason. Because I don't follow orders. I don't need orders. Right? But I keep the faith safe. So, we had a bit of lols about the X Factor last night. Sid Vicious doing the X Factor and getting a cheeky wink off Miss whatever eye candy persona is. Got a cheeky wink back because it's just creative humour, isn't it? Right. While someone's taking the rise out of the X Factor nonsense, right? Which is really just a talent show, isn't it? Right. Right. What do I need to do? Let's have a bit of the old Doc Cotton in the. Oh, I'll say. Menthol. Oh, she's a cheeky old bird, isn't she? Doing a bit of sly humour. Good actress, though. But I don't watch that anymore because the story's too negative and it's too rainbowy for my liking. I was never confused. Oh dear. Oh, well, there's a few squirts in there that are coming out by doing it like that. Saves me pinging the top open and recycling it. Right. So let's just put that there and keep that in my gob so it don't get dog hair on it. Because it's all about keeping the tools clean, isn't it? I don't want to use the opened ones, do I, that got left at home. So them two there can, in case of emergency sort of type stuff. That'll all go into a recycling tub, won't it? Yeah. When I can't get out and I've got to improvise with an IED vape. Excuse my sassy humour. That's not really sassy. It's just bloke humour. Sight humour. Oh, he's going in his pocket. He's going in his pocket for something. What's he getting out of his pocket? What is it? What's he doing? You know what I'm saying now? What's he getting? What's he reaching for? Oh, he's going for another coat. We can't see what he's doing because he's got his back to us. Get your paps out. Get your paps out. Get your paps out for the lads. Type humour. Oh, that's it. Go on, bend down so we can look at your arse again like we did in prison. You mucky pups. Hey, that's not man's work, is it? Right. Yeah. What's he doing? What's he covering up? What's he not showing us? What's he got in his hand? He's doing something under the fucking table here. What's he doing? I don't know, he's got something in his mouth. He's trying to do something discreetly. We're watching him from the observing platform up there. Watching him from the observing platform up there, under the cuff there. Oh, that's a hot phone at the moment. Hot. So, yeah, there's definitely something going on with the technology. Oh, what's he doing here? Is he being sneaky? Is he being sneaky? Is he trying to roll a sneaky one? Where the fuck did he get that from? Where the fuck did he get that from? What's he putting in there? Is he chucking a bit of spice in there or something? What's he doing? He's using his vapes like he did in prison, isn't he? But we didn't find no traces of that in the blood test, did we? Oh. And we can't find the vapes in his cell. Because he got them out of prison. Along with the other one that we knew he had. Huh? It's coming clearer now, is it? Yeah, he's just looked up. Fuck it, he's busted us. He knows we're watching him from there. 2 in 1. Kept on me, the same as my medication. Been tracking me. You know that's what I bought. Right. There's the spare one. Yeah. Only for that. Right, but it's a spare battery that's ready charged. So I don't have to leave the dogs unattended for someone to manipulate. Right. And we do it the same way. Oh, he's covering something up and he's putting it back. What's he doing? What's he doing? Can we make any money out of this by... can we make any money out of this by... cha-cha-cha-cha. Is he controlling us? He fucking is, because he's worked out what you're up to. There's a... Oh, let's just stand that up. TP fashion. Oh dear. You know what it's like when you control yourself. Oh dear. And yeah, make sure you don't wake up with a TP in the morning. Because you're taking your time, aren't you? Because you don't want the same thing to happen for a third time. So you can afford to take your time. A bit like a song, isn't it? Saving the best till last. That's what he's up to. Well, you know, it's a bit like me joking with someone about something. With the previous one's son that I had to take off the friend list after clearly explaining to the lad's mum that not interested in someone else being a loyal dog. I don't mind you being a friend, but it might cause problems. So I don't bother her, she don't bother me. Right, I'm not chasing booty. If I'm struggling with something that the person that I tried talking to is also struggling with and trying to get on with life, then yeah, this is a very difficult time of the year. And even my son struggles with that. Because that was his buddy. Bit of bromance going on there, I think. Yeah, but he was a very nice lad. My honest opinion. And it was a tragedy. It was a tragedy what happened. I don't look back on it. At home. Get off! Get off! You fucking cunt! I saw that. Get off! Get in the crate. Get in the crate. That was fucking deliberate. Yeah, that was fucking deliberate. Now I'm going to say something. Oi! Cheers for that. Yeah, you can look back like that. Right. Go sit. Go sit. Go sit. You're okay, go sit. That's what they was trying to do. Go sit. Sit. Well done, girls, for not getting in the way. Anxiety Hulkster. Go sit. Now you get it. So I was paying attention, wasn't I? And she had the colours on of the person I was talking about. Right. Yeah, I'm keeping that safe as well. Right. I'm going to calm that down now. And I'm going to show you why I haven't been out the back. Hang on a minute, because it's all about the distraction, right? Right. There. Right. Because someone's trying to do the old distraction fraud thing again. Because it's all about getting access to stuff in here, yeah? By causing a distraction at the front. What did I say when I was being gassed? Thanks for that. Didn't I? So I did tell the truth about it. Right, sciatic nerve issue. Stay there, doggies. Well done. Back in there. If you need to territory mark or whatever, I'll understand, so don't worry about it. Just, if you knock the phone off of there, I can't wait any longer. I'm marking the territory, the same as your dogs do. Checking your colour. Right. Yeah, you can come and sniff in here if you want to. It's the same as me checking your incoming and outgoings, isn't it? Dab dry or shake dry? Right. Don't worry, Lola. That's our Marnie Tinkle as well. Don't worry. Right, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. I don't think it went in my trainers. So you're okay. I don't think. Might well have done. Because that's what they was trying to get you to do. Right, start fights, piss in your trainers. Right, which is a bit sassy, isn't it? Yeah, well, they're doing their little gad game. Right. The pattern that was on it was about the lady that I was just talking about and the lad she lost. Right. So I don't need to say her name because she's still a friend for that reason. It's a shared history. Right, nothing more than that. It is a friend. Yeah, we had a thing, but yeah, I've got a trainer full of piss. So cheers for that, cunt. Yeah. Wasn't looking back in anger, was I? She was, though. Well, I'm talking about the truth, but that was just a thingy from overheard conversations in the house. And overheard phone calls, isn't it? Of people discussing their trauma and trying to find healing from that same trauma. Right, so has my post arrived yet? No post, look. Oh, so we'll put them back down there, shan't we? Yeah? Yeah, lovely. So they're trying to get these. They're trying to get these by making me walk away and giving it all up. Yeah. And oh, well, that'll stop his fun, won't it, if we get that taken away as well? So we're phoning that up, and we're causing problems with his paperwork, so he can't pay his bills, blah, 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 blah. Gad. Right. So, I'm not a hurdler, am I? What was I trying to do? That's right. I was trying to roll one, wasn't I? So I had a choice of what to do while doing things at my own speed, not what they want me to do. So we'll just continue now, because I don't need to. They've just relieved themselves there while trying to cause vet problems. Alright, are you okay? Have you got over your little squabble? Yeah, because Marnie was just telling you, don't be anxious, don't be anxious. Trust the human, trust the human. Is your face all right? Yes, your face is all right. I know you're all right, Hulkster, because you're just laying down and you're calm. Yeah, it's okay. You was being boss dog, trying to tell him, wasn't you? And he didn't like being told because he's your twin brother. And the girls was getting all hissy-fitted about it, because she's anxious and that's her man, so she's just trying to get in the middle of them, stop them fighting. The same as Willow trying to, what's going on, what's going on? Alright, so don't worry, Hulkster, you haven't been told off, you just got shouted at a bit. You put your trust in me and I'll put my trust in you. All good, don't worry. Don't run, don't panic. Was the correct advice, wasn't it? Ah, mate. Right, so I don't need to, because I've already done that, haven't I? Once today. I haven't got the window open, have I? Right? Because what are they trying to drop a dime on? For a bit of extra pin money. There's the obligatory drive-by. Right, so I've already explained to said lady I'm trying to keep my word to. Go on, get up there if you want to. You're okay. Right. I've already explained why I haven't been able to do what I gave my word I was going to be doing just yet, because I'm trying to protect them the same way, so their grief doesn't get taken advantage of as well by the same people. Right, try and feast off it like energy vampires. So it might get intercepted, and then I'll be accused of not keeping my word. So yeah, you see how the dilemma is at the moment. So I'm going to roll one. Right, actually I'm going to roll a long one. And then I'm going to go and ground with my dogs. all together. Right. I don't need to get mardy with the lady, do I? Because her hubby's a good man. And he's aware that I'm pointing out what's going on as well, because he's actually listened to me respond the same way when he was knocking on my door like a policeman, and it triggered my PTSD. I didn't have time to turn the camera on or anything, so yeah, it was like I snapped at him as well. So it's yeah, I don't mean to be like that, but I can't do nothing about it. It's something I'm having to learn and to cope with. There are people that are trying to manipulate it. Yeah, all that lady's trying to do is walk her dog for hubby that's doing hubby stuff at the moment, or having a rest, because he's a good man. I don't want to cause him problems, so I'm stating it clearly. Right, a very nice family. You know, so if I have a look out the window and see that the neighbour's in next door, and he hears that, and he hears the snarling through the wall, and blah, 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 blah. Well, I did tell you. Yeah. It's not me being a problem to the next door neighbour. I have these breed of dogs for a reason. They rescued me, not the other way round. The dogs rescued me. And yeah, they've got a bit of in them, but so have I. So if I can separate them two easily like that, then I can control myself as well, can't I? Is what I'm showing here. But it just took that simple little thing to trigger it. A bit of Protestant walking. Oh, what? Yeah, you should walk your dogs. I should walk my dogs, but I'm being set up, and I'm having to be very careful how, you know. But I did thank the person for that, because I saw the lesson in it once I'd calmed down, so I thanked them ahead of time, didn't I? You know, and then I've showed him how I use the internet, and he knows who I am, and later on they'll watch the video and think, oh, right, okay, no, yeah, it's not a problem, don't worry about it. Yeah, he might have acted like that, but or reacted like that, but it's not a problem, don't worry about it. And he reassured the lovely lady. Yeah. Well, doing his conjugals, because she shouldn't be looking back over her shoulder at me, should she? Should be focusing on her hubby. Yeah. I just reacted that way because of, I was little bit angry because my fur babies were made to fight because other people are not thinking